My guidance counselor came into fourth period and said, "Everyone who plays in the school band, stand up." Her voice was flat in a way I'd never heard. Behind her in the doorway was the vice principal and a woman in a suit I didn't recognize. 14 of us stood, including me. "Follow me. Leave your phones on your desks." We filed out. "What's going on?" I asked. She didn't answer. She just looked at me like I'd personally ruined her month. I nudged my friend Marcus. "Where are we going?" "No idea, man, but she's got the vice principal and a stranger. That's a two-adult problem." We ended up in the library, which had been cleared out. There was a school resource officer standing by the periodicals. My stomach dropped. We sat at the long tables. The woman in the suit had a legal pad. Nobody spoke. We kept glancing at each other, trying to figure out who among us had done something. The counselor stood at the front with her arms crossed. "You all play an instrument in band, correct?" We nodded. "Who here plays a brass instrument?" 6 hands went up. She pointed at them. "Back to class." 8 of us left. "Who plays percussion?" 3 hands. "Go." 5 of us now. Me, Marcus, and 3 others. My heart was going so hard I could feel it in my ears. The officer was writing something down. "Who here has access to the instrument storage room after hours?" 2 kids shook their heads and were sent out. 3 of us left. "Who here has a key?" The kid next to me, a junior named Peter, said he didn't. He got sent back. Just me and Marcus. The counselor looked at us for a long moment. Her jaw was tight. "You two, return to class. We'll call for you." We got up and walked out without a word. In the hallway, Marcus's hands were shaking. "Dude, what was that?" "I have no idea." Something about how he said it made my skin go cold. We got back to class and everyone stared. Somebody whispered, "What happened?" and neither of us answered. The rumors were airborne within 90 seconds. I couldn't eat at lunch. After lunch, the counselor came back. "You two, bring your practice folders. Everything you've written this semester." My mouth went dry. We went to our lockers. I grabbed my composition folder. Marcus grabbed his. He didn't say one word the whole walk. Back in the library, there was one more person now. A freshman girl named Talia. She's in choir, not band, which is why she hadn't been pulled with us. "Why is she here?" Nobody answered. The counselor held out her hand for our folders. She passed them to Talia. Talia went through mine page by page, then Marcus's, then mine again, then Marcus's again. She stopped near the back on a handwritten arrangement. Her finger came down on it. "That's the handwriting." The officer stood up and walked over to Marcus. "Son, I need you to come with me." Marcus's voice broke. "For what? What did I do?" He looked back at me on the way out the door. "Tell them. I didn't do anything." I couldn't move. The door shut. Talia left with the woman in the suit, who I later learned was from the district office. I sat there shaking. "Is somebody going to tell me what just happened?" The vice principal leaned back. "Do you remember the anonymous letters left in a locker last month?" I did. There'd been an assembly about it. Nobody told us what they said. Someone put 4 handwritten letters in that freshman's locker over 3 weeks, unsigned. They described her schedule, where she parks, what she wore each day. The last one described the inside of her bedroom window. I felt the floor tilt. "She's 15, the counselor said, and her voice finally cracked. "She's been sleeping at her grandmother's because she's afraid to be at home." "But why band?" Handwriting analysis narrowed it to someone who writes music notation. The letters had a specific way of drawing the letter G. The district specialist flagged it in week 1. We just couldn't match it without pulling samples, and we couldn't pull samples without tipping him off. So they'd staged the whole thing. The questions, the filtering, all of it designed to get 2 folders in a room without a warning. I sat down hard. Marcus was expelled and charged. His parents moved him out of state before the school year ended. I'd known him since 5th grade. I'd been at his house 100 times. I keep going back through every conversation looking for the moment I should have seen it, and I can't find one, and that's the part that still keeps me up. Talia sleeps at home now. She switched from choir to band this year, actually. Clarinet. She sits 2 chairs down from me. She sits